All right, bro, it's T, and I'm back with another video, and I'm going to answer this Q&A, or it's a Q&A. I'm going to answer this thing here. On that video that I posted about natural hypertrophy, you say, why can't he be natural, T? He actually looks a lot like you when you were younger. Very similar to your build. He's leaner than you, but how do you know he was leaner? How do you know he was leaner than me? How do you know that? By looking at that photograph. How do you know he was leaner than me? I look lean in that photo. What are you talking about? But honestly, how do you know he's not natural? How do I know he's not natural? Well, okay, let's listen to what he said here.
Volume and work capacity, because
This, you probably didn't watch the whole video, but now listen to this one little part and then what I bring up.
capacity is essential, and this is, by the way, the reason why he claims he has such a good physique. His point is that by making his body able to recover from such work, even if he doesn't lift that heavy, there is still such an amount of stress and volume on the muscle that the muscle has to grow.
So there's so much stress and volume on the muscle that it has to grow. So if you put stress and volume on a muscle, it just magically has to grow, bro. Get it? You understand what I mean? I don't know anybody, no breatharian that built a body breathing air. I don't know no bodybuilder that went to a gym, natural lifter like you yourself. Did you do that? So let me get this straight. You're trying to compare me to him. I didn't do that kind of training. Do you understand me? I did this kind of training. Here, let me show you what kind of training I did. It's in the video in a second. It'll pop up in this video.
Stress and volume on the muscle that the muscle has to grow. Keeping in mind also that
There we go. That amount of stress on the muscle that muscle has to grow. This is so fake, man. That amount of stress on that muscle has to grow. Christ, bro, I'm telling you, this is so like dumb. That stress doesn't make that muscle grow magically. Exactly. You want to know what makes that muscle grow? Protein. If muscle is going to gain any mass, protein synthesis must exceed that breakdown. Do you have any idea how hard that is? I ate for 5 hours at the buffet. I had buffet videos even on my modern thing, which is, I'm not trying to replicate what I did in the past. I'm not going to go through all that, okay? I'm not going backwards in time because I need to go prove myself all over again for YouTube. I don't have to fucking do these things. It's not something I need to do anymore. I've conquered it. It's done. It's finished. It's over with. I don't want to do it. You go do it if you don't believe me. But if you think a stress and a volume is somehow going to magically cause a muscle to grow, you have to be insane, bro. Look, muscle is continuing.